Hey everybody, it's me, Season 3, and we're doing Domain 7's 1 Monks Ago Last Challenge! Yay! And let's go. So Dolwyn today is doing Barius Hill. Very difficult, high health enemies, high damage enemies. There's a two swords knight that can just rape you instantly, that one, who's apparently his name is Montana. And then two geomancers who have really good equipment and do a lot of geomancy damage. Putting someone into critical with geomancy at level 15 is pretty good. So Geomancy's actually going to go, or Geomancer's going to go and put that one monk into critical. He's going to get a true restore, and then he's going to get hit again with more Geomancy. Summoner's not as much of a threat as they're not nearly as high level, but they do have some nice spells and equipment to back them up. And there's also the Monk Knight. He's not a monk, but he has martial arts, so he's Monk Knight. So now it's Dole's turn, and he's going to resurrect his monk ally. Punch Art and Revive. Oh yes, I forgot to mention, Ramza does have Steel, because he recorded this fight a long time ago. He just hasn't actually uploaded it. I don't know, a long time ago. And a lot of people have Steel. And it's because he wanted to get some gear that would actually make it possible to do the rest of the game, or that he thought would be possible. But then after some discussion with people on the forum, he changed his mind and decided that he wasn't going to actually use the steal command. So at the end of this fight, he actually steals stuff, but he never actually uses it. I don't remember what it is. I can go check here. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check what it is. I have it bookmarked here. And the monk he's checking out the geomancer. Monk is going to do whatever. And okay, so for Barius Hill, he didn't want to do it. He used it exactly once in the fight when there's only one unit left alive. It was to get a Judo outfit, which he thought would be very helpful. But then people said it was wrong, so he didn't do the Judo outfit. So then he actually destroyed it after this. So no monks will be wearing Judo outfit, even though he'll have it technically after this fight. Stasis Sword in 2 units getting stopped. Very nice after Knight goes for a steal on Agrias and is not successful. Summoner's moving, not really doing anything. Mustadio Chemist with his gun is going to don't act. One of those Geomancers, very good for Dole, very good. Hell Ivy is going off on that monk, bringing him down again. Very painful. Don't act. Geomancer's running away with Deborah. Every time I think Deborah, I think Southern Drawl Deborah. Anyway, Ralph the Knight is going to punch that monk, and he gets HP restore right away and back up to 78 health. And then Ralph the Knight's going to run away, who has been death sentenced apparently. Ramza is going to resurrect his monk ally. So Dole is going to resurrect his monk ally with Ramza. And then bam, and he's using the male monks right now instead of the female ones, and I'm not sure why. Probably because this fight's really hard. Anyway, he's going to probably maybe do some Earth Slash action, maybe do some Spin Fist action. He's going to do some kind of action, I can be sure of that. Gordon the Monk's going to look at his options. He might Wave Fist from there. And that Geomancer is abandoned, though. And he is going to Wave Fist. And he's going to wait. Save up some CT. Good idea. Geomancer's going to try to kill the monk anyway. So I guess he figures he might as well just try to kill the Geomancer. Which is a good strategy. It's a good way to look at it. Well, not a good way to do it. 50% haste misses on the summoner, but actually hits the monk knight. Now the monk his other monk is going to monk single class challenge. Anyway, Deacon the monk. A Deacon is actually had like different sprites or something. Deacon's going to wave fist that Geomancer and miss with an 80% chance. That must be frustrating. Summoner looks like it's casting Moogle, and Earth Slash is just going to rip a new one through Dole and take out one of his monks. Cure 4. That's nice. Well, Cure 4. Ow? I mean, I know Cure 4 doesn't hurt. Cure 4 feels very non-painful. But you can understand how that would be painful for Dole to witness. Okay, now his monk that had saved CT realizes that all his efforts on that Geomancer have been wasted. So he is actually going to Wave Fist on the Summoner in the distance. 40 damage Wave Fist goes off, 95% chance, that's always good. And Mustadio is going to throw a high potion at that monk, who may or may not survive pending geomancy. Who's going for an axe whack and getting 32 damage because of axe random damage. Sometimes it can be a bitch, sometimes it can just instantly kill an enemy for like 800 million damage. Geomancer's going to run away, Summoner's going to move up and do some kind of offensive spell, but Dolwyn's not going to let that happen. He has a monk who can take it out. Lich is going to go off right there. I don't think it's the computer. The AI is accommodating for ranged attacks. So Ramza is going to punch Wave Fist the Geomancer, and then Bruno the Monk is going to move forward and say, "Goodbye, Summoner." He's going to move there, get some HP, 10 HP, and say, "Goodbye, Summoner." Punch. So 64 damage to the Summoner, taking her down. Knight with haste and death sentence. That was a poor decision on the AI's part. Monk is going to move. No, he's looking at the Geomancer. He wants to take out that Geomancer, which is a really good idea. I think he should take out that Geomancer, and he is going to do a 48 damage Wave Fist, very high damage Wave Fist. Montana the Knight is going for a steel accessory on the monk. Whoa, that knight's just a thief. Raise 2, instant raise 2 off on that Summoner. So now that Summoner, instant raise 2 misses. Oh gosh, that's so intense. Stasis Sword onto the Geomancer. Ramza the Monk is still alive. Wave Fist is going to go off on that Geomancer, taking her down. What a turnaround. That Knight, though, can single-handedly rip through Dole's entire team. He might need to get some Secret Fist on that Knight. Wave Fist is going to go off on the Summoner in the distance, but she's going to get Counter Flood onto Dole, who is going to take 24 damage, no stop proc. Mustadio Chemist is going to move forward and try to don't act the Summoner. Mustadio is going to get Counter Flooded, taking 18 damage. Eri the Summoner is going to Hell Ivy Mustadio and get a stop proc and knock that monk into critical, but he's going to get HP restored back up to full health. Gotta take a breath because it's so intense. Monk's going to move behind the Knight and use Secret Fist. That's right. Listen to me, ha 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 ha, even though this was recorded a few months ago. Monk is not going to save Mustadio. Is he? Is the monk going to save Mustadio? Find out right after these messages. Oh, it's not a break in the video. Okay, goes for Wave Fist onto the Geomancer, and then the other monk just gets wrecked. See, like that, just whack gone. Summoner's going for Cure on herself. That Geomancer has re-raise now because of Dragon Spirit. Powerful reaction. No, not really. Re-raise isn't really that great. Well, it's kind of great, but I don't know. Dragon Spirit. The AI never uses it right. They always run away when they get re-raise. And Agrius, the Holy Knight, is going to do nothing. And the monk, pick up the other 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 monk, pick up the monk, pick up the monk, pick up the monk, pick up the monk. You're going to get double Geomancy if you pick up the monk. Don't pick up the monk. He's deciding what to do. And you're going to find out what he does right now. And now, bye-bye.